Greetings, technology enthusiasts. I am Chandrahas and I am delighted to be here with you representing CyberBrainer. Do you not believe that the technology sector is advancing at an unprecedented rate, making this an opportune moment to acquire the skills that will facilitate your progress? With CyberBrainer, we are empowering you to take control of your own future. At CyberBrainer, we do not merely impart your interests. We assert that information is power, yet it is the application of knowledge that distinguishes you. Our courses are meant to equip you with essential skills, whether you are pursuing data science, understanding artificial intelligence, or delving into cybersecurity. Let us commence the session and seize the future today. Thank you.
Yes, we have the balance of how to create a user-based security group and how to create configuration and security activities. We have an witnessing to doing this activity. We need to go to the software, guys. Go to the software, enter here create security. We need to tap on to the create and security policy and the domain have it up on this option. Please share the screen. Still we see that video. We need to come back to the main menu. Go to the search bar, enter here create. Create security policy and the domain have it up onto this option. Tap on to the domain, 3 actions up, tap to the partial list. Under this you need to select your project, related information. Yes, we need to go with an organization. We do get the balance payment line also, but unfortunately I did not see that option. Usually we need to go with an organization ADOC payment balance line. Payment balance line. We need to select on here, but unfortunately I did not see that option. I need to get here balance between of payment and line. But I did not see that option. You people can remember that. Have a select of that option. Tap to the confirmation, tap to the we will get and complete the domain policy of the user base related activity. Now we are going to creating a security domain policy to the individual employee to create an individual user base employee. We need to enter the our policy security policy key points on here. We need to enter our security policy key points on here. Go to the star and enter here. What are our key points? We can able to put it across to on here for the individual designation. First, we need to mention the designation name of the person, Madava, and we need to give the employee ID and we need to mention the company name and the organization branch code. The branch code would be post entering these details. We need to give the rule points on here. The rule points in the sense we are going to enter the individual security base of rule points. I just mentioned CEO should maintain the organization. Security rule, policy and rest points, and just making it as an X budget post completing this area. Come down on here, have a tap on to the security report types and report task and permissions. If you are selecting an individual agent, we need to select here all agents. If you are selecting to an individual department person, you need to select here the individual department name. If you are selecting an individual designation person, you can directly have a select of the particular designation of CEO. Have I enabled this view and modify related options? Have a tap on to the plus mark, go to the security groups, and this have a select of your designation. Have a tap on to the get and put posts that have a tap on to that. We've been successfully created a security user based security domain policy to the individual person. This is the complete details of the security related areas. If you want the report to be downloaded, have a download and export this report, and the report approval is going to be weighed into the network relating team and has the supervisory organization. A post there has been approach and approval, then it's going to be live into the next second in the organization. Post completing this, have a tap on to that. Come to the next option. Now we are going to creating a configuration of the security. What is mean by configuration of the security? We are going to understand. To understand this step, we need to enter in the software create security configuration. We will get and create security configuration package task. In the live tenant who doesn't get the package on, here we get only the create security configuration task. Have a tap on this option, enter here your department name. In this format, we can able to do the three ways of create security configuration. One would be at entire organization, other one would be at the individual department, other one would be at individual person. Now people suggest to me what you wanted. You want me to create the entire organization or individual department. I have a doubt here. I mean, in a sense, create security configuration package in a sense like a couple of 3 or 4. it will come. Yes, definitely. The multiple security configurations will be, have a particular department or organization. The package doesn't represent in your live data few people, most of the organization it will get. Create security configuration. You doesn't get the package over there. Only the training tenant you will get somewhere in the package, and few organizations, not every organization, doesn't get this package option over there. I'll go with an organization. I'm going to enter here Cloud Foundation Private Limited. And I'm going to enter the organization description. What is our organization? It's an IT services. And external changes. Request ID is not required. It external, change of request ID. In the sense we need to collide the other branch code, or we need to take from the networking team. What is our security? The individual code of organization, those details, either they will going to provide you, or if they did not provide you, you can leave. Has an empty, no issues. Have it up onto the functional areas by Workday solution. In this habit, tap on to the planning. Have a select of planning on here. And in this you can have a tap on to the business process. If it is an individual department, you need to sell it as a domain. If it is an organization, you need to sell it as a business process. If it is an individual person, also you need to sell it as a domain clear. Have a tap on to. Post completing, you can come here, have a tap on to the exchange. ID request. I'm going to enter my organization's security code department, of which comes from that code is networking team is going to provide the code to us. I'm just giving here hash. This is how it will come, the code from the networking team, some IP address type, you will receive it. And just mention for the temporary basis, or here every detail we will receive from the networking team. Have a tap on to the security group. Enter here, as in this, have a select of company security group. Or let's see that we get company security group on here. We need to select company security group on here. Since the option is not reflecting to me on here, I'm going to selecting on company configurations or admin. Anything is fine to me. Otherwise, we need to sell it here. Company security group. Please remember, write down on your notes if you want it. Under the excluded tenanted security group, we need to select company security group. Both selecting that option, we need to have a tap onto the plus mark. Enter here. Go to the 3 action dots. We need to select here the planning and project. Under the project, we need to have a select of the project tracking. And we will get the complete organization list, the business process security policy. Under this policy, you will get and complete details how many security groups we have in the entire organization. We will receive those security group names. Business process security policy means what are all security policies. We have the security policies names. We will get it on here. Under that security policy, how many departments was being added. You can see in the security group. Post completing this option, you can come here. Go ahead with this. Tap to from here. You haven't successfully completed your process of creating a security configuration. And you have an option post completing this. Have a tap on to the merge. Once you tap on to the merge, customer needs central tenant performance. Migrate object performance of 2.0 reference of admin guidance of the information requested once we was being tap on to the merge. Guys, we will get and complete, details of our organization branches. In that we need to select our branch, since when I tap on to the merge, it was asking my training tenant should be updated to the latest version. Since I doesn't get the latest version updation at immediately, it will take a week process to update the latest version in the training tenants. That's the reason the option is not showing. Once you tap on to the merge, it will, given pop-ups, your number of branches is available on Cloud Foundation. If you're having only one branch, it will give you a direct option to select the tick mark over there. You just tick mark over there and complete of your stuff clear. Shwesh. And have I export the report from here, download it. And if you want the individual department of reports, you can go to that particular, security group name, have it app on to the 3 action dots on here. We doesn't get the individual download process of the particular security group, we will go with the teams. Let's see for here. We will get an actions. Under the actions, we can export the file from here. You can see the complete. The particular individual departments, security rules and regulations. Key points related activities to the finance and admin sector related. Since this is a training tenant, it was been updated 2 to 3 lines. Once, if you are in the live tenant, you can see the minimum 100 of details related to that particular department of security points, key points, conditions, rules and regulations and authority, all the stuff with this report. You can share this report, whomsoever the person who has been handed over the task to us. It will be reached to that particular person. Am I clear? All of you everyone. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.